morning. I want to encourage you to work and take care of business. That's my whole focus right now, is to work and take care of business. That's my whole entire focus right now. It's not about being comfortable with people. It's not about people liking you. It's not about having this excellent relationship with everyone, because that's coming. That's forming. But it has to form within yourself. Now, I noticed that in the past, and I noticed a pattern that you, somewhere deep down, somewhere in you, somewhere of you, somewhere kind of flaked on, it's caking off now, it's flaking off now, but somewhere caked on, you thought it was wrong to be celebrated. You thought it was wrong in some way to be acknowledged. Because when people don't acknowledge you, you really feel like something is wrong. But you don't put yourself in a position to be acknowledged. You want to be acknowledged, but you've got to do things to be acknowledged for. You see what I'm saying? And you do sometimes. You do on occasion. You do around certain people. And you do generally. Your presence does generally. Yet your consciousness and your presence, it's like the lap band or something. It's like this little circle that's over your big stomach that constricts the flow of the food. You see, your consciousness, your level of consciousness has restricted the level of flow because your environment, your reality is not reflecting your consciousness. Your consciousness is so bright and brimming. Right now, you know, if you were living in a mansion and you had plenty of money to work with, that reflects your consciousness. You see, and it's okay for you to have a lot of money and to live in a big house and to have a nice car, nice cars or whatever. That's okay, in a full bank account. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Say that with me. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay for me to have a full bank account. It's okay for me to have plenty of money. It's okay for me to be happy. It's okay for me to have a fulfilling relationship. It's okay for people to like me for who I am. It's okay for people to want me around. It's okay for me to be organized. It's all right for me to be well put together. It's all right for me not to have strange issues that are affecting my life negatively. It's all right for me to have positive experiences that grow exponentially. It's okay for me to be respected. It's okay for me to be wealthy. It's okay for me to be thankful. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. Okay? Because I'm sacred. I'm fearless. I'm attractive. I'm comedic. I'm open. I'm dependable. I'm sure. I'm skilled. I'm blessed. I'm knowing. I'm conscious. I'm grateful. I'm graceful. I'm bold. I'm good. I'm God. I'm optimistic. I'm pleasant. It's okay to be God. It's okay to recognize that you are God. It's okay. It's all right. It doesn't mean that you're going to step on other people. It means that you know who you are. You know what you are. I know that I'm a man. It's okay for me to be a man. It's all right for me to acknowledge that I'm a man. It doesn't make any sense to deny that because of what someone else or something else. You have to understand that it's okay, it's perfectly all right for you to want the things that you want and have the things that you have and strive for the things you strive for. It's perfectly okay. I was talking to Brenda yesterday and I said, you know, I first of all have to live alone. It's okay to live alone. It's okay to have your own place and to pay all your bills on time and to pay and to have plenty of money and have a full bank account and to be happy and to be pleased with your life. That's okay. It's okay to provide social value that is so strong that people pay you money all throughout the day. That's okay. That's all right. That's fine. That's excellent. Okay? That's all right. And I was saying to her, I said, I have to live on my own and experience living on my own and be self-sufficient. I said, if I want to go to Jamaica, I should be able, if I want to go to Jamaica tomorrow, I should be able to at least put something on it. And she said, well, hold on. She said, finish it right. She says, if you want to go to Jamaica tomorrow, and I said, then I'm going. She said, that's right. And I said, yeah, you're right. She says, don't put no limits on it. Don't put no restrictions on it. And I said, yeah. Don't dream big with today's limits. Don't dream with today's limits. That's what I said. I said, don't dream with today's limits. You could dream without today's limits. Today's limits are today's limits. They're not forever's limits. They're not tomorrow's limits. They're right now's limits. This 24 hours could change your entire life. And it's true. It happens for millions of people right now. Today is going to be a life-changing day for a lot of people. Not one person, but millions of people. A lot of people are going to have this life-changing day. You can have a life-changing day too. That's an excellent way. That's okay to have a life-changing day. It's okay. That's wonderful. A life-changing day. One of the things is that you can't force somebody through any type of bullying or any type of getting upset or being irritated or yelling or screaming or just being, rude or whatever. You can't force another person to do anything. Your frustration should not ever be with someone else. That's a very important lesson. That's an exceedingly important lesson to learn. Your frustration should not ever be with another person. Your frustration is not with someone else. Your frustration is not ever with someone else. Your frustration is always with yourself. You're saying to yourself, why am I in this position? It isn't because of you, it's because of me. It's something that I'm doing. If you're having a problem with me, then that means that it's something that you're doing to cause this. You are doing something to cause these issues. I am doing something to perpetuate these issues. So we're both doing something in terms of a relationship, and it's okay to acknowledge that. I did something yesterday that should have been done a long time ago, or so I think, But the idea is that it happened in its own perfect time, in its own perfect way. It happened according to God's will. It happened at a point where both of us were mutually ready. We were both simply ready to let go. And that's okay. And that's what today's talk is about. That's what today's note is about. It's okay. Somewhere it wasn't okay. So that's why it didn't happen. Because you want to respect and obey yourself. You want to respect and obey God. So you're going to respect and obey yourself. You are God. You are an attachment to the Creator. You are an expression of the Creator. It's not like, I don't think that God needed to express himself through you, but he wanted to. God wanted to express. That's why when you have desires of the heart, when stuff that you want, just want it and just do what you need to do. Because guess what? It's going to come. It's going to happen. Don't worry about when. Don't look for it. Just do the things that you want to do, and just do the things that you have to do, so that you can do what you want to do. Denzel Washington said that. He said, "Do the things that you have to do now, so you can do what you want to do later." It sounds like, later could be so much longer, so much further. But just look at your body. For example, you want a six-pack. Well, you want your muscles. You want everything to be clearly defined. Well, guess what? This is what you got to do. You got to do push-ups and sit-ups every day. That's it. You got to do it every day. You can't skimp a day. You can't skip a day. I'm tired today. My muscles need to rest. No, just do it a little slower today. You got to do it every single day. If you're blessed to get up, you got to do it. Another part is that it's okay to be who you are. I said to my mother the other day, I said, I'm a little lazy. And she's like, what? You admit that you're lazy? What? And she was joking around. And it's okay that you admit to yourself that you're a little lazy. Because when you admit to yourself that there's something going on, you can do something about it. If you're consciously tucking it in the back, oh, no, then guess what? It's never going to be okay. It's always going to be something, because, it's going to keep popping up, trying to show itself to be acknowledged. You see, you want out of life, you want to be respected. You want to be wealthy. and you want to be thankful. You want to wake up and be so thankful. That's something you want. Well, realize that you are respected. People do respect you. Realize that you are wealthy. You do have wealth. You have spiritual wealth above every wealth. Okay? And it includes every wealth. And you are thankful. But if you want it to be higher and higher volumes and higher degree and higher potency, then, darn it, you got to affirm that all the time throughout the day, every day, on, just as a rule, as that's how you are. That's what you do. And guess what? It's going to manifest. It's going to be higher and higher. You're going to have more stuff to be thankful for. You're going to be even wealthier. You're going to have more respect. You're already loved. Express that love. Serve. And just do. Just do. I mean, call it a sacrifice. Call it a preparation. Call it a deserving. Call it a whatever you want. But just do it. And do it and serve and express love and align with God. You are God. Align with yourself. It's okay to want everything. And be clear about what you want. Clarity is very important. It's essential. You got to be clear about what you want. If you want work on being specific. If you want a job, work on, okay, this is the kind of job I want. And really, do you want a job? It's, really, it's this conflict. You want to work. You want to help somebody. You want to be helpful. You want your work to be meaningful and helpful. The stuff that you stand for, that's what you want to align with. But you got to have courage. You got to be bold. You got to be fearless. When you walk into that place, the fact that you walked in, I give you a little hand clap. You did walk in. You did ask for the guy, but instead of asking for the guy, you should ask for a job, because that lady could have said, you know what, we do need an assistant. You know what, right now, it's kind of slow. We can't really pay you that much, but we could use the help. So if you say, I come in 4 hours a week, and, you could start paying me 2 weeks from now or a week from now or whatever. You don't have to pay me anything today or right up front, but you can I'll come here and work a week so you can see how I work. And if you like it, then you keep me and you pay me. You pay me $100 a week, I'll be here. I'll be here Monday through Friday. During the summer, I'm off. I don't have school. So I'll be here Monday through Friday. I'll be here and I'll be in the print shop. I'll be learning stuff. I'll be practicing my web design skills so that I can offer that for your clients also. If people come in and they need web design, you can offer that too. And I could take a percentage out of that in exchange for me learning the web design. You see, God has given me so much, okay? God has given me so much leeway. In retrospect, I look back and see I had it made. I was on a cloud. I was in the sky, and I was the one who wanted to see what the ground looked like. I was the one who wanted to get to the ground, who wanted to approach the ground. I was the one. But God has blessed me with such, and continues to bless me. But now things are, they're getting a little tougher. The lessons are getting tougher because of me, not wanting to listen or whatever. But I listened, okay? I listened to something that was in me. I wasn't happy. And I said to myself, it's okay to leave if you're not happy. It's okay to get out of this if you're not happy. It's okay. Last night I said to myself, it's okay to leave. Okay, it's okay to feel however you feel, and it's okay to leave. Okay, it's okay to leave. It's not a matter of, justifying why and all this stuff. Even I got up this morning, I was justified. I was like, why did I do, but it's okay. It's all right. What you did is fine. Okay, for your mother, it's okay for her to feel how she feels. She's upset. She's frustrated. She doesn't know. She feels boxed in. But think of it this way: if you lived your life a certain way all your life, and that's all you know, then who can fault you for that? If I'm telling you all this stuff that you think is outlandish and crazy, it's all right for you to feel that it's outlandish and crazy. I know it's not. I just have to find out how to apply it. Once I apply it for myself, it's going to be just as, it ain't going to be outlandish no more. It's going to be, oh, wow, okay, good. You see? People are going to give you and do with you and do for you and stuff what you allow them to do. Amen? That's what people are going to do. People are going to do to you what you allow them to do. If you allow them to run all over you, then guess what? You're going to have skid marks. You know what I'm saying? People are going to do what you allow them to do. Let me take this phone call. Now, I just talked to Brenda right now. I just got off the phone with her. And, she extended to me this opportunity, so I'm going to go do that tonight. One of the things that I will say about where you're at right now is it's all right. Okay, it's okay to be free. It's okay to, there's nothing expected now. There's nothing that I have to be or that I have to do. And I'm talking about the relationship. There's nothing. I don't have to act a certain way. I don't have to carry myself this way. I don't have to keep certain things in mind or whatever. It's just I can be myself and I could grow naturally. I could grow at my own pace. And that's what it's about. That's what I've learned. You see, at first I was thinking, okay, you grow with someone and this and that and the other, but it was a part of the dependence. You see, it was a part of the dependence. It was a part of basically needing this other person for validation. Like I said last night, validation is the most important thing. Okay, you got to be able to self-validate. I am validating. I validate myself and I can validate you because I want you to validate yourself also. And that's the key to getting your life together, to getting things together. Another thing is these pep talks and all this stuff is wonderful, but the key is to just do this stuff. If you're busy doing, like for example, Mobb Deep. Now Mobb Deep, they made songs. They make plenty of songs. I think they're still making songs now. They should be. However that goes. But the idea is that they have a huge catalog of music because that's what they did. That was their MO. That's what they did. That's how they're going to come out. That was a part of their life, and that's what they use to do whatever and all the things that they do because that's what they're all about. They love it, okay? And so that's why they keep doing it. And that's the whole purpose, that you got to do it. If you have 100 songs that you made, you could say I make beats. What do you mean you make beats? I got over 100 beats. You know what I'm saying? I got hundreds of beats that I made. Okay, I got beats that people are buying. I got beats that, you know what I'm saying? If I make beats and this is what I do, I gotta have beats on me all the time. I gotta have beat CDs in the car. I gotta have beat CDs on my person. I gotta have beats online. I gotta have stuff people can get involved with. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude, Marcus was telling me about the dude. He's like, dude's talking about $50 a beat. $50 a beat, that's excellent. You know what I'm saying? If you're charging people $50 a beat, that's great because you make 10 beats a month, that's $500. You can pay your bills and you get known. You can go on YouTube and you can make it happen. I'm not gonna charge you more than $50 a beat at this point, me. You know what I'm saying? But I will I'm not gonna charge $20 a beat either. I gotta eat. I gotta make 5 beats to make $100. No. I'm gonna make 2 beats and make $100. That's cool. That sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody's not gonna buy the beats from this one guy. One guy or one group of people. So that's something everyone can do. If people like your beats, people like your music, and they can like it if they know it exists. Amen. If they know it's out there, they can like it. If they know it exists, they can like it. They can buy it. They can love it. They can use it if they know it exists. They can pay $50 for a beat, and then it's their beat. You know what I'm saying? It's no like licensing or anything like that. They could it's $50. That's it. $50, and that's all it is to it. So, keeping that in mind, okay, keeping all that stuff in mind, it's okay. It's okay to want to learn. It's okay to want to do. It's okay to want to be something. It's okay. It's okay to see this woman and talk to her, interact with her, and not expect anything from her. It's okay. There's nothing for you to get frustrated about. Listen, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You don't have to worry about being frustrated with this guy. You don't have to worry about him not understanding you. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You don't have to worry about none of it. I want to let God decide how this is supposed to go. Okay? Because that's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose. I am God, but I'm an extension of God. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's said it's a mystery. It's something that you can't fathom, because if you try to intellectually grab God, God knows that can mess you up, because again, we don't want to give the ego any room to try to overtake you. We want the ego to serve. And so once the ego gets to that point where it just can't go any further, all it can do is serve you. Like she was explaining with Set and all that stuff, he's got your back. He's helping you. You see what I'm saying? Your ego is helping you. Once it knows that you serve the source and God, and that you are God and you have that knowledge, it's going to serve you. It's not ever going to stand in your way anymore. It's got no reason to, And there's no, it can't. It simply doesn't go, and you can't go back to that awareness where you weren't aware. You can't go back to that knowledge where you didn't know. You can't go back to that point. You can't re-shrink yourself. You can't be 2 years old again. There's no reason for you to be 2 again. You don't want to be 2 years old again. You don't want to be 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 at this age. You want to be 26, 25, 26, 27, 28. You want to be your age. You want to be who you are. That's what you want. You really do want that, and it's okay to want that. So that's about the it of it. I'm going to encourage you always from now on, action, 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 action. There's a what is it? Ready, aim, shoot, but it's ready, shoot, aim. As soon as you're ready, do something, and then adjust it from there. Write the paper, do the book, clean the room, clean the bathroom, take the car, move this, do that, blah blah blah. As soon as you're ready, do it. As soon as you're ready. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you're ready. 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 You see what I'm saying? Just do it. Just right now. You know, and then you can adjust it from there. It's like as soon as you're ready to make beats, you make a beat. And then you get better. You see what I'm saying? Your first beat is not going to be your best beat. Some people buy the best equipment because they want their first beat to be the best beat they make. But the first beat they make is not the best. It's good, but it's not the best. Why? Because, you know, it's not. You got to keep going. You got to practice. And so that's the same thing with your life. You got to practice. If you have a whole bunch of stuff, take it a little. It's okay to take small steps, incremental success, incremental increasing. It's okay to do a little bit. It's okay to want stuff from people. It's okay to communicate that to them. It's okay to communicate that you want something. I'm fearless. Okay, I'm bold. I'm going to communicate when I want something from you. You see, it's okay. And to be unashamed, to be proud of the fact that I want something. Not pride in the sense that I'm just this big looming thing, but in the sense that, hey, look, you know, I do want something. I want to know this information. I want to know whatever. Instead of holding back, instead of trying to withhold, thinking that there's something wrong that you can say. It's okay to say anything that you say. My mother always tells me it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So guess what? I'm not going to say very much because you're sensitive to anything that I'm saying right now. Because we're beyond words, we're at the point of action and taking care of business. So I don't want to burn the time out or burn the energy out. I do love to talk. I do love to hear myself. I do love to give advice. And that's the truth. I love to hear myself talk. I love giving advice. And I love to receive the spiritual cycle that begins when I'm talking to somebody who's receptive. And I love learning from people. See, when people give me information to learn, it's okay to learn from other people. That's one thing for me, but I always feel like I know something of what they're saying, and I have some understanding of things. I have some knowledge of what they're talking about, or where they're coming from. In some way, I know where they're coming from. In some way, I can get them. In some way, I can understand. In some way. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when I receive the knowledge, I kind of have this, this feeling. But it's okay to receive the knowledge. It's okay to receive. It is okay to receive. It's okay. It's okay to receive. It's okay to receive. It's okay to get a gift from someone. It's okay to be appreciative for the things that someone has done. It's okay to show your appreciation. It's okay to feel good about getting something from someone. It's okay to feel nice after someone gives you something. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to feel good. It's okay to feel good. It's all right to feel good. It's all right to feel good about yourself. It's all right to feel like you're worth something. It's all right to feel like you're capable. It's all right to feel good about who you are. It's okay to feel good. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? It's okay. It's all right. It's all right to know what you know. It's all right to be who you are. It's all right. It's okay. You know, it's okay. It's all right to keep getting better. It's all right to improve. It's all right to need improvement. It's all right to acknowledge that you need improvement. It's okay. It's all right. Okay? I love you. Amen and Ashe.